Okay, this battle's getting intense. This battle's getting too close right now. Don't do this to me.
You will feel is oblivion!
What's up, guys? Hope you guys are having a beautiful day, beautiful night, staying blessed as always. You already know I'm a huge Vegeta fan. You already know who I'm rooting for. The Prince of all Saiyans. The one that be getting hoed in every single Dragon Ball Z episode. This man, give him his credit. This man puts in work. He has the most pride. He's a good father, unlike some people. Goku. Sorry, something was in my throat. But I'm tired of Vegeta taking L's, man. We're not taking L's here. Vegeta versus Thor. Who's winning? Vegeta's winning. If he doesn't win, I'm clicking off this. I'm disliking this episode. Nah. Anyways, guys, hopefully you're having a beautiful day, beautiful night. Staying blessed as always. And if you're new watching this now, what's up? Hopefully you're having a good day, good night. Staying beautiful, blessed. We're going to get straight to the video. Grab some snacks. It's 21 minutes. And it's live.
Wiz! Hey! Don't be mad, but I pushed some buttons in your lab and now I'm in cyberspace. Looking for that elusive dislike bar that's been missing for months, but look what I found instead! Beer! Okay, not real beer, it's a bunch of emojis! Listen up, this is crazy! Did you know members getting 20 unique...
Here we go, guys.
Thor, the god of thunder.
And Vegeta, the prince of all Saiyans!
The god of destruction.
Shakes when they appear, and the earth trembles when they approach. No world can contain the power of these two gods of war.
Or their egos. He's Wiz and I'm
Facts.
Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Alright, let's go.
Thunder cracks, the heavens rumble, lightning blinds your eyes. You look up to the sky and pray for mercy because Thor is angry.
Well, you would have if you were a Viking. Nowadays, we don't have time for myths and legends.
Oh, don't we? For in the modern mythology of Marvel Comics, the Norse god of thunder was reborn.
And I'd wager this Thor is a hell of an upgrade.
The son of the All-Father Odin, Thor...
Full name, Thor Odinus. Age, many millennia. Height, 6'6". Weight, 640 pounds. Sheesh, of pure muscle. Prince of Asgard, god of thunder. Founding member of the Avengers. Current owner of the Odin Force. Greatest foe, new Master 69. Nah.
lived the life of a warrior prince, battling all manner of magical foe for thousands of years.
That is, until he got a little too big for his britches. So to teach him a lesson about humility and compassion and whatever, Odin exiled him to the worst place in the universe, New York. Ooh, you hate to see it.
Thor's Asgardian body is immensely durable, immune to disease.
Asgardian, mutant, hybrid, energy manipulation, weather control, superhuman longevity and vulnerability, superhuman senses, rapid healing factors, super breath, flight, telepathy, immunity, warrior's madness.
He's incapable of healing far faster than any mortal man.
He's also the literal god of strength. We're talking lifted a planet-sized serpent strong, knocking out the Phoenix Force strong, arm wrestling with Hercules and almost throwing the Earth out of orbit strong!
Notably, he was once blasted with a graviton bomb, which subjected him to the gravity of a neutron star. That's over 200 billion times greater than Earth's gravity.
And he's got the stamina to match. Nice. Able to fight for 40 days and 40 nights without stopping.
And what better weapon for the god of storms to wield than a sentient cosmic storm? Eons ago, the almighty god Tempest rampaged through the universe. It arrived in Asgard, and after a pitched battle, Odin managed to trap it within a block of the magical ore Uru that he would forge into his son's hammer, Mjolnir.
Oh, what more can be said about this beautiful thing? Forged in the heart of a dying star that went supernova and killed the dinosaurs, Mjolnir is maybe my favorite thing ever. He can channel bolts of lightning, manipulate the weather.
Contains the god Tempest, worthiness, enchantment, returns to Thor hand when drawn. Energy absorption, god blast, cut through celestial armor, doubles Thor's strength.
Open portals to other dimensions and absorb and redirect energy attacks. Or just suck it out of your body against your will, like with this radiation dude. The presence.
That sounds like it's just gonna. That's a cheating object to use during a fight. So we're gonna see how this turns out.
Not gonna be present for much longer, bud.
He's even used 2 Mjolnirs to absorb the power of the God Bomb, which would have killed every deity in existence across time and space.
That's just the tip of the iceberg. Mjolnir can transmute the elements, turn Thor invisible and intangible, let him travel through time, and even bring people back to life.
This battle
and
just
if Thor
not-
wants to fly,
This battle just, it don't seem fair at all. Why put Vegeta in this battle, man? What? Okay,
all he has to do is take it for a spin. Literally, he throws that motherfucker as hard as he can and holds on for dear life.
And when he does, it flies fast enough to cross the entire galaxy in seconds.
Only one problem. It's a little teeny. Unlike Thor's big-ass axe, Yarnbjorn, it's sharp enough to cut through celestial armor, and it's unbreakable, and an axe. Okay, look, it doesn't have a galaxy storm inside it, but it's still pretty cool. Oh shit, look, Wiz, I'm worthy.
No, you're not. There's no enchantment on the axe.
Well, then what the hell am I gonna do with this?
But should he face an enemy beyond the likes of even his world-shattering strength, Thor can harness his inherent godly power into one single ultimate attack, the God Blast.
God is right. Even Galactus, the devourer of worlds, shit his pants and bounced at the sight of such an awesome attack. Jesus, even the Avengers seem pretty small potatoes compared to this guy. Why'd he even bother with them?
Because not every problem can be solved by hitting it really hard.
Bullshit.
That was the point of Odin's lesson, to force his headstrong son to confront a world more complex and nuanced than his millennia of battle had prepared him for. Thor had to be more than a warrior, he had to be a hero.
He's battled Thanos, the Silver Surfer, and even the Sentry.
The Sentry is strong enough to contend with the World-Breaker Hulk, a being strong enough to destroy the Marvel Universe over 100 times over.
And fast enough to demolish Ares, the Greek god of war, who can fight within the span of plank time. That's like the tiniest amount of time that we can imagine. There are as many planks in a second as there are grains of sand on Earth. Oh wait, did I say Earth? I meant 10 million billion Earths!
Thor has tanked disintegration beams trying to
Shook the universe with thermal blast, succeeded Odin as king of Asgard, shattered the roots of the Asgard. Oh. Snapped cables, outsped a living planet across the solar system. Ooh. Kept fighting while impaled, defeated Hulk, Sentry, Surtur, and those above in shadow. Okay. I think Vegeta stands a chance if those are the only people he defeated, but okay. I mean,
tear apart his atoms one by one, survived Mephisto trying to consume his soul, and even withstood a temporal rift that aged normal people to dust.
Oh, he's a hard bastard to kill, and even nastier when he loses his temper.
By entering a state known as Warrior's Madness, Thor commits an unpardonable sin in Asgardian society and willingly sacrifices his sanity for a tenfold increase in power.
Yeah, despite being a really sweet lunk that talks like he's in Masterpiece Theater and dresses like he's in What's Opera, Doc, Thor has struggled with being worthy of his father's legacy and throne. But no matter what unbelievable shit Marvel throws at him, Thor always rises to the occasion. Take the time this big machine called the World Engine was controlling Yggdrasil, the world tree that connects 10 universe-sized realms.
The World Engine's purpose was to mechanically trick Yggdrasil into disrupting the natural flow of Ragnarok, the end of the world.
So Thor just pushed it and literally reversed the flow of fate. That's right, he outmuscled a giant multiversal tree and prevented Armageddon. Not a bad Saturday.
And he'd go a step further and defeat the mysterious elder gods that manipulated the cycle of Ragnarok in the first place, ending it forever. So perhaps now when you look up at the thundering sky, you won't fear the god's capricious wrath.
Because you'll know it's just Thor, the god of thunder, kicking ass and saving the day.
Planet Vegeta.
There we go,
home
guys.
to the bloodthirsty warrior race known as the Saiyans, and named for their mighty leader,
King Vegeta.
Noting the Saiyans' proficiency in genocide, the alien emperor King Cold and his son Frieza contracted them to be their personal hit squad, conquering worlds in their name.
But when Frieza felt these monkeys were getting a bit too uppity for their own good, he nuked them in their whole planet.
The king
Hating.
was dead,
Hating.
leaving his young son, the Prince Vegeta, alone. Burning with a grudge against Frieza for
Age 68, so close. Height 5'5". Ah, man, he got height on him. He's only 123 pounds. He's Prince of all Saiyans. Trained by God of Destruction Beerus. Likes Bulma, his children. Karaoke pink shirts. Dislikes Frieza losing to Kakarot T. Okay, I like this little background. It's funny, okay. It's not as funny as Thor's, but I mean, Thor is he's very comedic. Vegeta's really not very comedic, but he's very serious. And when it comes down to being very serious and putting down the work, Vegeta's down. Just like Thor.
wounding his ancestral pride, Vegeta awaited the moment he could extract his revenge.
As one of Frieza's former top enforcers, Veggie was trained from birth to be one of the greatest warriors in the universe.
It helps that planet Vegeta had a gravity 10 times greater than that of Earth's, making his natural physiology significantly stronger and more durable than a human's.
As in, making the whole friggin' Earth shake just by throwing hands.
And like all Saiyans, Vegeta can harness his ki, or inner life force, as a physical energy to make him even stronger, faster, and tougher than that.
Or literally shoot it at your opponent to blow him to kingdom come. That's right, Vegeta can point and click a planet out of existence with his soul. Man, that's hardcore.
He can use ki
God
to
of
fly
Destruction,
at faster
bro.
than light speeds, slice you to pieces with an energy blade, and even hold you in place with energy rings.
So, let's be real. Vegeta's favorite attacks can be summed up with big-ass laser. He's got the purple big-ass laser, two-handed big-ass laser, rapid-fire big-ass laser, exploding ball big-ass laser, and f***ing omnidirectional your-ass's grass big-ass laser. Though I gotta say, my favorite is the mouth-wide-open vomit big-ass laser, though that's more of a Nappa thing. Kinda like this.
Broly does that.
Impressive
Broly
ki
did that in the
mastery,
movie.
Boomstick.
It hurts when I breathe.
Talking about the Galick Gun, Final Flash, Final Bang, Final Bang Attack. This man. Don't sleep on Vegeta, please. Please
Vegeta's
don't do
most
Vegeta.
terrifying-
Okay, got key. Flight, Galick Gun, Final Flash, Gamma Burst Flash, Big Bang Attack, Final Explosion, Spirit Sword, Lucora Gun, Final Impact, Hakai, Spirit Control, Instant Transmission. Thank God they didn't. They gave him that. Thank God they gave him that. Spirit Position, Fusion. Boy, a fusion would destroy Thor. Transformation, Super Saiyan 1, Ascend 2, Super Saiyan God, Blue, Evolved, Ultra Ego. Okay, I like how they said blue and evolved. Evolved is like the pretty blue one. Ultra Ego. I wonder if they're gonna show Ultra Ego in here.
Ability, however, is the one
Ultra Ego low key might win against Thor. Not gonna cap, because they both could absorb like energy and stuff.
inherent to his Saiyan biology. Whenever a Saiyan survives a life or death struggle, their power increases exponentially. That's what Frieza was so terrified of, the Saiyan's infinite evolutionary potential.
So it's no wonder Vegeta eventually toppled the alien tyrant with the help of another surviving Saiyan, Kakarot.
And with Frieza's defeat at the hands of this earthbound Super Saiyan, Vegeta had a new rival and a new goal.
Become blonde! No battle required. Vegeta can harness the
Low-key.
rage of his Saiyan heritage and transform into a Super Saiyan 2, and a Super Saiyan 2!
But try as he might, Vegeta struggled to keep up with Goku's ever-increasing power.
And that's what I'm so sick and tired of with Dragon Ball Z, bro. I get that the main character is the focus, but can we get some character development for Vegeta, Gohan, freaking Goten, freaking Piccolo? A lot of them really deserve a lot of character development because we grew up watching them more than we watched Goku. I mean, we watched Goku as a kid and stuff like that, but when Goku was dead, we were watching Gohan and Piccolo episodes, and we're watching Vegeta episodes. Just their character development is way better than, well, we get a whole Dragon Ball, but Dragon Ball Z was about everybody's story. We didn't even get a Krillin. Well, we did. Never mind. Let me stop talking.
I guess it doesn't help.
I'm
that
tired of Dragon Ball
maybe
just
the single
doing this to
cockiest
Vegeta.
bastard to ever have existed. Yeah, sure,
Vegeta
dude.
was stronger
Let
than
Cell
Goku
become perfect.
in the
Nah,
beginning.
we'll be fine. Hope your spine is doing all right. Dumbass.
Though Vegeta did manage to accomplish something that even Goku couldn't do on his own, becoming a god.
Once he and Goku met the god of destruction, Beerus, they had a whole new lineup of martial artists to conquer, with some angelic training to boot.
With Spirit Fission, Vegeta can forcibly absorb an opponent's ki with every strike.
And he even learned Goku's patented instant transmission, allowing him to teleport huge
Thank God.
distances.
But most importantly, with God Ki, he can go even further beyond and become a Super Saiyan God. A Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan, and a Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan evolved.
His power got completely insane. The dude was strong enough to destroy the room of space.
Crush Goku in their first fight. Bang bang. Maneuvered Frieza and his forces on Namek. Outmaneuvered. Destroyed planet Orient effortlessly. Held his own against Kid Buu for several minutes. Trained under hundreds of times. Earth's gravity scales up to Goku and Beerus universe bursting power. Defeated Semi-Perfect Cell, Frost, Golden Frieza, and Topo. Man, that Topo fight. I keep telling people don't sleep on him because Topo was not a person to sleep on. And Golden Frieza, yes sir, we're taking those.
Spirit in time.
He got some good defeats, bro. Not gonna lie.
By powering up.
When Goku fought Beerus, he nearly destroyed the universe. And that was the very first time he ever went Super Saiyan God.
Considering we've measured Dragon Ball's Universe 7 to be up to 13 times bigger than our own, he'd need to be punching with that much more energy to bust it. And since the shockwaves of their punches traveled across the universe in seconds, Goku would have had to be punching that fast too.
And that's not accounting for Vegeta's training in various exponential transformations. When an amount of power is measured by how many universes it can destroy, that power itself becomes incomprehensible.
Oh, we're not done. Vegeta can tap into the same monstrous energy Beerus has, destruction energy.
Yes,
and when
sir.
he does, he can perform Hakai
Yes,
and
sir.
erase your ass from existence entirely.
No,
it erases
sir.
you physically, spiritually, and even temporally, as in it wipes you from time itself.
Such is the might of a god of destruction. For
Love
when
it.
Vegeta wants to go one step beyond, he seizes that very power. He becomes a warrior fueled only by lust for battle. He becomes Ultra Ego.
If Vegeta's head wasn't big enough before, his Widow's Peak probably has its own zip code by now.
As the offensive counterpart to Goku's Ultra Instinct, Ultra Ego Vegeta is a veritable juggernaut, able to absorb any hits that come his way and return them even stronger.
It's wild this guy has a Napoleon complex. He's
That's
one of
a
the
villain.
biggest badasses ever to exist.
That's so crazy that he's not a villain anymore, and he could just I love his character development. It's so crazy to see how he could just manage all this power and not have that, that urge of power. And, of course, it's called Ultra Ego because Vegeta's ego is big like Kanye West. But just to see him do good with it and try to just, you know what I mean. You know what I mean.
In a way, failing to beat Goku
Be
was
a hero.
probably the best thing for him.
Even though
Vegeta's whole
Majin
life
Vegeta
spent
was not
rebelling
having
against
it.
the
He just wanted to
humiliation
beat
of his
Goku.
race, trying to prove his worth by being the best.
Yeah.
By contrast, Goku's self-improvement was never stunted by his ego and insecurities. In realizing that, Vegeta became more than a fighter, but a husband and a father as well, willing to sacrifice himself for what mattered most.
And Vegeta got a taste of that himself when he hooked up with Bulma for some Super Saiyan sexy time. Getting to beat Frieza's golden ass probably didn't hurt either. He may not always win, but he'll never be put down for long. So be sure to practice your groveling, because this is one prince you don't want to piss off.
Amen to that. Amen
This
to
show
that.
is sponsored by BetterHelp. Include any of the viewers through all.
Alright, guys.
All right, the combatants are set.
If Vegeta loses, bruh, I'm disliking the video.
For a death battle!
I'm clicking off if they do something dirty to Vegeta. Okay, show off, Thor. I love these 8-bit animations.
Oh there, mighty warrior. What business havest thou upon earth?
Throw that hammer at me again, and my business will be polishing my gloves upon your face!
Hold on. Are they using Prince Vegeta's voice acting? Please tell me they are. They don't even say. They don't even say. I'm not reading the comments though. There's a guy on YouTube called Prince Vegeta, and he does Vegeta's accent perfectly. I love it.
Didst that count?
Thinking about this, imagine like a Marvel versus like, I'll just play it. I'm about to say Marvel versus anime characters. Hey man, Marvel versus DC and anime. You could pick any DC character, you could pick any Marvel character, you could pick any anime fighting character, not just any anime character, but fighting anime characters. That'd be fire.
Thou fightst well for a mortal. Alas, you face a god.
They're both cocky.
I have evolved beyond gods.
Show out, Vegeta. Show out, Vegeta.
I'm the Prince of all Saiyans, and you can burn in hell! Big Bang Attack!
Love to see it. I love to see it. He's absorbing. Coming back.
Thou art unworthy!
Okay, okay. There we go, there we go. There we go, Vegeta. Yes, sir. Take them hits. That tastes so good. That tastes so good.
Gods such as yourself feel fear.
No fear, only fire!
Okay, this battle's getting intense. This battle's getting too close right now. Don't do this to
All
me.
you will feel is oblivion!
It's getting too close, bro. It's getting too close.
Feel heaven's wrath!
It's getting too close. It's a transmission, baby. It's a transmission, baby. Instant transmission came so clutch.
Always aim for the head.
KO! Oh, I get it. Thor won because he's a natural blonde.
Despite Vegeta's immense power and tenacity, the God of Thunder had him outmatched in several key areas.
First off, the big one, who was stronger.
Despite being up against the God of Strength, Vegeta actually matched up pretty closely with Thor. Both could output power far in excess of destroying a single universe.
It's always tough to get an exact number for Dragon Ball Super's most powerful characters, but we can combine the size of Universe 7 with multipliers from Vegeta's transformations to get a rough estimate.
It's important to note that Ultra Ego's power boost has never been stated, but we do know that Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta were roughly even in power. When Goku applied a Kaioken times 20 boost to fight Jiren, Vegeta kept up after going Blue Evolved, implying that both increases in power are roughly the same increase. Similarly, Blue Vegeta matched base Top, and needed Blue Evolve to keep up with Top's God of Destruction form, which is extremely similar to Ultra Ego in theme and purpose. Given this is the best current example of a measurable form akin to Ultra Ego, we can assume that Ultra Ego's boost in power, at least initially, could be extremely similar in terms of a percentage increase, making Ultra Ego's original state about 20 times more powerful than Blue Evolve. With that in mind, Vegeta at his peak could destroy a universe roughly 260,000 times over.
And Thor was pretty close to that. Taking a look at the Marvel Universe's size, which has a radius of at least 1 trillion light years, as well as scaling to the Worldbreaker Hulk, Thor ended up only about 10 times stronger.
Not terribly different, and it's definitely possible Vegeta's power could increase during the fight to match it.
But even if he was stronger, it wasn't the only thing that mattered. Ultra Ego's damage absorption could only do so much against an opponent like Thor.
Vegeta may have trained as a warrior from birth, but Thor has been fighting for millennia against a much wider variety of foes, allowing him to adapt to Vegeta fairly easily.
And the fact that Thor was way faster gave him a lot of leeway to use that extra combat experience.
Applying Vegeta's transformation multipliers to the shockwaves from Goku and Beerus' punches, Vegeta should be able to fight at nearly 300 quintillion times the speed of light.
But scaling to Ares moving within plague time? Thor would be over 70 quadrillion times faster.
More than fast enough to avoid Vegeta's key attacks, and even more importantly, absorb all of them with Mjolnir. This alone could shut down all of Vegeta's ranged attacks.
Sure, Veggie could absorb it back with Spirit Vision, but he'd have to hit Thor first. And with that much of a speed difference, that's easier said than done. And since Thor can just will the energy out of somebody, he could just take it right back. And then some.
Even without absorption, Vegeta's ki reserves are not infinite, and many of his battles have ended with him at low energy. He was exhausted by the end of the Tournament of Power, which lasted about 1 hour in total.
Meanwhile, Thor fought an army for over a month straight.
Theoretically, Vegeta could have ended the fight immediately with Hakai, if not for the fact that Thor has resisted existence erasure before, including physically, spiritually, and temporally.
Meanwhile, Vegeta had no way to match the God Blast, which could have killed friggin' Galactus. And that guy has threatened the infinite multiverse with destruction just as a side effect of his battles. That's a level of power beyond anything we've seen in Dragon Ball yet, let alone Vegeta.
Vegeta was never going to go down easy, but Thor's raw power, speed, and devastating godly abilities were too much for the Prince of All Saiyans.
Vegeta nearly won until Thor blew his mind.
You might say that pun was kind of terrible.
You don't do puns! We've talked about this!
Aw.
My thing.
Well, the winner is Thor.
That's how I feel, man. Whatever.
Thank you for watching. Stay tuned, we'll be jumping.
I'm so tired. Tired of them doing Vegeta like this, man. What's the comment say? I want to point out that they only gave Thor his base form and his rage state for this fight. All the ridiculous states at the end were for base Thor. I honestly think his Thor 4 state, his strongest form, is the top 5 strongest DeathBattle character. I had a feeling Thor was going to win, even rooting for Vegeta. Once he did the final flash, I knew he was going to. He's never won with that technique, bruh. I never forget that they put Thor up against Radiant. Curb stomp battle. OP. I guess Vegeta learned the move when using Final Flash form from Goku. Scary to know how much potential Saiyans have. Imagine Thor was firing Vegeta would go 10 gap very quickly. As much as I love Vegeta, that final blow may have been one of the best on the show. That final flash sent a shiver down my spine. As much as I love Chris Pratt's voice for Vegeta. Well, I want to point out that they said God Blast could kill God. Comics time like this usually level is honestly the best part of the episode was the voice acting. Facts. I was wondering who did voice Vegeta. He did amazing. Love how Thor used that advice he was given and aimed for the head. Oh God. Oh, ending there. Hopefully you guys are having a good day, good night. Same beautiful blessed as always. Another L. The last death battle I did predict right, but I'll take my L's with Vegeta, being a Vegeta fan. But Thor, pretty much. I said in the beginning, it sounds like he was gonna win this battle with all the techniques that he has, and for it to be like just a base form Thor, yeah. Anyways, love y'all. See you on the next one. Yeah. I was done after seeing that.
Make go yard.